Good morning, Carl.
This episode of the vlog is brought to you by We're Totally Not Ripping Off Rhett and Link at all.
Yeah, and Blue Mics.
And cut to intro.
Dun, dun, ba-da. Wait. We forgot the most important part. Let's talk about that.
Ah, of course.
Ba, ba, da, da, do, 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 ba, ba, ba.
Wait, you didn't say who you are, though.
They know who I am.
Do they? Do they know your last name? Well, okay, yeah, like everybody who watches our vlog does, but...
That's all that's important.
YOLO!
If you want to know my last name, look it up. You can find it. It is in the interwebs.
Is that the international sign for the interwebs?
It is now.
That just happened. Only here on Hey Carl.
Hey, Carl.
So apparently that's a thing now.
We need to do a theme song for Hey Carl.
Yeah, if you do musics, if you're anyone out there who do musics.
Do musics.
All of
Not
the
does musics.
No, do musics.
Do musics.
Make us a theme song.
Preferably something really catchy. Like,
Preferably something that doesn't suck.
I personally like the Hey Carl, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Carl. Hey Carl. Cut.
Yeah, I think that's like the main requirement there, that it doesn't suck.
Yeah. It could be to call me maybe. If you can find a way to Hey Carl. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that one video.
I mean,
what video was at the end where the guy's just like, Jesus man. That's famous on YouTube
that sounds
right
like
now.
Larry. It sounded like something Larry would say.
Jesus man.
Larry, if you're watching this, we love you.
Yes, I'm drinking out of this glass of me.
At least it's not the one that says world's greatest dad.
I could have children.
Would you be the world's greatest dad? I think we both know the answer to that one.
Most definitely.
Papa?
Papa Smurf. Not Papa Smurf. Pop a Smurf. I don't know why Papa Smurf, but...
So...
Wait.
Should I tell a story?
Actually, we did discuss this at one point, but I don't think it was on the vlogs. What color does a Smurf turn when you choke it? I remember we actually looked this up at one point.
Yeah, that sounds like inappropriate though.
But what color? They're already blue!
Can we put that on YouTube?
Is that answer on YouTube? If so, link it in the comments below.
That'd be good.
In the middle.
Or if you're actually watching from our main channel, there's no comment section. So just go to the actual video and link it in the comments below. Because if you were to do that, you would probably be the only person to comment on this video. Wouldn't you love that honor? Hey?
You could be first. I know that's a big thing for you.
Yeah, yeah. You YouTubers out there just love being first.
You could be the second comment.
So should I tell a story?
Okay.
I should.
Well, first we got to do the Girlscout Counter. Oh wait,
the Girlscout Counter.
We're combining Boy Scouts and Caitlin.
That'll be the title for this video, the Girlscout Counter.
Yes.
So explain what the girlfriend counter is, I guess.
Well, we started this in our last vlog. It's our last one.
Yeah, the one from Tim Hortons, yeah.
Well, Tim Hortons was our last one. We started the girlfriend counter where he states how long he's been dating his girlfriend.
Also, if you are from Tim Hortons and you would like to sponsor us, we would love it if you sent us sponsorship and a free computer.
I enjoy your food.
So, I enjoy your beverages. Look at us, getting along.
Woohoo.
So as of right this second, as this is being filmed...
Boom. Down there.
Oh.
You have to state it. It's right here. Yeah. Nice. Nice, maybe going to be something here.
My girlfriend and I have been dating for 1 year, 6 months, 23 hours and 5 minutes. related to that, back to my story, this is actually about Boy Scouts, so our title makes sense.
Girl Scout project.
Girlscout Counter. Project X.
That's a whole different thing. I think that includes lime green pandas.
Last year we were at Boy Scout camp, and I had a friend who worked on staff there, who Caleb will probably tell to watch this video anyway. Hi, Lizzie. But I had this friend who worked on staff there.
He
We're
doesn't
not
have friends
anymore. I don't have friends anymore. Who was working on staff at this Boy Scout camp. And we weren't like the closest of friends or whatever, but I still like talking to her. So I had just talked to her at dinner, or at lunch.
At dinner?
It was at lunch.
We had dinner, though.
What?
We did have dinner at one point.
Yeah, that did happen.
We do not starve at Boy Scout camp.
That's true.
I don't starve the Scouts. I was a big adult and I fed them. I made sure they got those laxative cookies.
I mainly ate grubs. But anyway, we had just eaten lunch and we were walking back to our campsite. And we were walking together and we caught up to our Scoutmaster. And he turns to me and he goes, "Oh, hey. Yeah, so your friend on staff. Yeah, you gonna start dating her?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I already have a girlfriend." And he was like, "So? You can have another."
Yeah. Definitely good morals right there.
And then he proceeded to tell us about how
in life, when you have multiple girlfriends, you can't have a Facebook.
Facebook is not a good thing. Because all of his girlfriends wanted to be listed as in a relationship with him on Facebook.
And Facebook does not believe in polygamy.
Polygamy.
Nope, it's polygamy now.
Is that like a mix between polygamy and bulimia? Like, you have a lot of wives who like to throw up a lot. Like, they throw up together. I'm not sure. If anybody from National is watching this, our Scoutmaster was not a bad person. No, he was actually a really...
And most of this was a joke.
Really good leader, and he was actually joking quite a bit. But...
Later that night on his laptop.
We're not getting into that.
Lucas had to pay his cell phone bill.
I think we ran out of topics.
Aw. But anyway, so you can't have multiple girlfriends. And so you can't date Lizzie and Caitlin.
Facebook. You want to share? I call Caitlin.
But...
Fine.
Cool, I get Caitlin, you get Lizzie.
Oh, that's gonna be a rough one to explain.
Hey, you let me pick.
Hey, I just met you.
And this is crazy. But I'm on bath salts. But I didn't eat your face off because that didn't actually happen because of bath salts.
I just found this out. This was in the news recently. I think I actually heard this from Philip DeFranco.
DeFranco.
So if you want to go watch Philly D, he's pretty boss. The guy that zombie guy who ate the other dude's face, and everyone said that it was because he was on bath salts. They did a toxicology report on him, and he totally wasn't on bath salts. He didn't have like any drugs in his system except for residual marijuana from like weeks before.
Okay, so think about this. If you do marijuana because your leg hurts, you're gonna eat someone's face off.
In 3 to 6 weeks.
True story. Jesus, man.
Don't do drugs, kids. And if you do, don't eat people's faces.
And if you do eat people's faces, find a community where cannibalism is not frowned upon.
Also, being cannibalized is not frowned upon. Because that's important.
Being cannibalized is frowned upon if you... Things are kind of bad for your health when you're being...
Well, but I mean, if you're gonna have a community where cannibalism isn't frowned upon, then you would also need people who are willing to be cannibalized.
It's just the most dangerous game. You just hunt other humans.
I don't think that had anything to do with cannibalism.
Well, it doesn't, but it does, cause
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
This is the first time we've shot anything down here. We switch like every time. But if you didn't know,
Welcome to the nuclear fallout shelter.
Caleb, little known fact, his family is actually they're all doomsday preppers.
Yep,
That
it's
was
gonna happen
not
someday apparently.
Copyright infringement.
Doom.
Was that the sound of copyright infringement?
No, that was the angry squid.
The giant squid of anger.
Yeah, shows you how much I've watched
Yeah.
them in a while. But high
Anyways,
school far,
this is
far
gonna
away.
be a really long video.
It's okay.
We're probably gonna have to edit some stuff out. I'd like to keep it under 10 minutes.
I
So,
wanna be sedated.
I think we should probably end it there.
Okay. So long.
We'd just like to remind you that if you're from Tim Hortons, a sponsorship and a free computer. And if you have Call Me Maybe stuck in your head, just listen to I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones.
Thank you, Gloves and Mario, for telling me that in their newest.
It actually works.
Yeah, it really works. Nice cure for that. If we get famous because we exploited their cure for Call Me Maybe, totally worth it.
We'd owe them like $1, man.
We owe them more than $1.
Like $2.
We owe them like half our dollars. That's like $1.50.
$1.50?
$1.49 going to Gloves and Mario if we get famous.
Okay. So we're rounding up on that?
Nah, why not?
Okay. Well,
So long.
and good night.
Dun, dun.